Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to use the single camp mug PSD or PSDs. Now it doesn't matter which volume you got or which mock-up you got, they all work in exactly the same way. So yours may look different, but the operation of it is going to be the same. I'm on Mac here and I'm going to be using Photoshop. Windows is virtually the same, and if you don't have Photoshop and you want to use Photop, check out the video for using Photop, which is free software which is very similar to Photoshop. So with that said, I'd probably open up Photoshop first before you get started, and then you've got a few ways of opening up your PSD. You can right click and open with. Windows will have a similar option. On Mac here you can just double click and they'll open up. I'm not sure if they do that on Windows, but just give it a try to see if you can double click and open it. Or within Photoshop you can come up to the top menu here and go File, Open, and browse your files for it. Next thing, you need to be able to see your layers panel over here on the right. Your Photoshop may look a little bit different, but just go up to window here, make sure you got layers checked. You can uncheck anything between 3D and version history. This will just open up panels over here on the right, so it depends what panels you want. So for this we want to see our layers, and you'll see that we got a background layer, which is essentially the mock-up, and then we got the your design here layer. So to add your design, what you need to do is just double click on this little thumbnail here, double click in the top left side, and it opens up this second tab. So you see here in the first tab we got that, here in the second tab we got that, just like when you're in Chrome or your internet browser. Turn off the your design here placeholder image, and then grab yourself a design that you want to add, and the easiest way is just to drag and drop. So I'm just going to drag and drop this in, let go of it, and it's in free transform, which means we see these little square handles on the edge. Now what I did with these camp mugs is made the design area square, because I know a lot of people are going to try and put t-shirt designs on which generally will be tall. So what you want to do when you first drop your image in is grab these handles and drag it out and fill as much of the canvas area as you can with your design. So it will be different from design to design. Some of them you won't be able to stretch out because they'll be too tall, but wherever you can, just try and fill up that area as much as you can. Once you're happy with the positioning of it, and by the way you can drag it up and down or left and right depending on where you want it. Once you're happy with it, press return or enter, and that then drops it in. We then click the little X on this tab up here and then click save, and it's now placed onto the product. And then you can go file, I recommend you go file, export, save for web legacy, and I recommend you select JPEG and just keep your eye on this quality option here. If you click the little drop down, crank that slider up to 100 there, like that. Okay, and then go save, and then browse on your computer, give it a name. You can give it a name and just browse your files on your computer and save it somewhere on your computer. I'm just going to cancel out of that. What you can also do as well, if I double click and go back into this smart layer, switch that one off. If you've got multiple designs you want to do, you can also just grab a bunch of them like this. I'm just going to keep pressing return or enter just to drop them all in before I do any resizing. Okay, then I'm going to click and drag down on these eyes so that it's just one design on. Now I'm not going to resize it or anything, but you would do your resizing, hit close up here, save. Okay, now I need to make it a little bit wider, but then I'd save that image, I'd go back into this layer, I'd turn that one off, that one on, hit close, hit save, then I'd save that one out. Of course I'd position them correctly first, then I'd do that one, and so on like that. Now once you've finished, every time you close this PSD, I recommend you hit the X up here and hit don't save. What that will mean is the next time you open the PSD, it'll be just like the first time you open the PSD. If you click save here, it's going to save all your designs in this smart object here, or any edits you've made, it's going to save them like that. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and click don't save. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.